Today on X-Play, flying the unfriendly skies in Secret Weapons Over Normandy. This woman gets whiny in Syberia.
I really don't have the strength to take this suitcase any further.
And text scrolls uncontrollably in AquaNox 2. Stop reading, it's game time. Please welcome two people whose elaborate gaming rigs caused the blackout of 2003, Adam Setzler and Morgan Webb.
Hello and welcome to X-Play.
Now today, we have, what would you call it? I would call this an X-Play grab bag.
Okay.
Grab in the bag, grab something. It's got a little something for everyone, except for probably two of you.
Now we have golf and we have tennis for the bourgeois sports enthusiasts.
Ooh, the bourgeois mumsy darling. Let's do tennis. And we have flying game for the World War II fan.
And we have a beautiful and puzzling point and click for you deep thinkers. I know you're out there somewhere. Yeah, you, put down the haggle and look at the TV. Look at us.
Okay,
Games.
Yes.
Yes.
Now first, this game is going to be taking place where else could it take place? The apocalyptic future.
The apocalyptic future? No! Yes. Is it full of fiery and burning and bloomies?
Negatory. It's all underwater.
If it's Waterworld for the SNES, you are way too late.
Yes, that's a bad memory all around. No. This is the sequel to AquaNox for the PC. That's the game that came out in 2001.
Oh yes, and as the PC folks know, that game was so visually demanding, it was the standard by which you could test your NVIDIA card.
Now, AquaNox 2 follows in its predecessor's footsteps they're the ones who say that this has the most polygons in a game ever, and it's about submarines. Those are the ships, not the delicious sandwiches. I'm hungry. Here's a review of AquaNox 2.
Polygons with cheese.
And mustard.
There are many tales of the land without sky, and it seemed to me as if my grandmother knew them all.
In the future, the world will be underwater, and heroes will be very, very whiny.
She always told me that in such a place no star of hope could shine, nor sun of life, nor moon of love.
Son of Life? Moon of Love? This isn't an extension of my persona. This is the pansy in college who plays the acoustic guitar to pick up chicks. Yep, in AquaNox 2, you will play the wimpiest hero in recent gaming.
I decided to follow the tracks of the angels too.
Will somebody answer me?
At the game's beginning, William Drake, i.e. you, answers a distress call.
I have received your distress call.
Leaving his freighter unattended. After discovering that the call is bogus,
Yeehaw! You fell for it, landlubber!
his freighter is overrun by obnoxious pirates.
It's been abandoned!
Consisting of Robert Smith,
Shove off!
Michael Hutchins,
What's your full name?
and some horrific amalgamation of stereotypes that should have died a long time ago.
Life, Daddy-O, it's natural. 3 broads in every port.
Plus, there's some hottie who wants you,
You've got a strong pair of hands.
and you're too stupid to figure that out.
Are you going to kill me?
My real love life is pathetic enough. I don't want to relive it in a game.
Stay close to me, all right?
Why? What do you mean?
Okay, let's move on to the fun part. AquaNox 2 has you prowl the underwater future, shooting to bits other underwater ships that want to do the same to you. Drunk.
I think I've had a little too much to drink.
Okay, that's not original, but the aquatic element does add a nice twist. See, controlling your underwater craft is similar to a spacecraft, but it's slower and far less exact. Hold on, what I mean is that this makes combat a little more up close and personal than in space. Stop that! Plus, you use weapons that just have a satisfying chunky quality to them. Yeah, I said chunky. Yeah, I'm running low on colorful adjectives. Even better is that you blast away in some pretty nifty environments. Canyons, abandoned things, that stuff. It's a wonderful improvement over boring old space. I'm not boring, I'm beautiful! But all is not that wonderful. There's only so much variation available on the theme of shooting stuff up, so things start feeling pretty repetitive. Or worse, you're escorting.
I'm under fire. My armor is down to 75%.
Yeah, you know where we're coming from. A much bigger problem is the absurd amount of time you spend stuck in static dialogue transcripts before you go out and fight.
You're gonna mop the deck with my silky butt.
The voice acting is off the wall, and some of the dialogue is pretty curious.
He might be as hard as my in the morning, but he's no mercenary.
Hold on. Did he say what I think he said?
He might be as hard as my in the morning, but he's no mercenary.
Racy lingo aside, I never want 10 minutes of a book on tape before I get to the action.
Why?
So, pretty much, AquaNox 2 offers some really nice twists on combat and will put your graphics card to the test, but too much downtime and uninventive activities can give the game the bends. Then again, it's not in space. This isn't funny! A 3 out of 5.
Oh yes, thank God Ultimate Muscle came out or you'd never have discovered the phrase dick dick.
You think about it, I would talk probably only half as much. Yes, ladies and gentlemen of the Prude Squad, just so you know, the dick dick is a very small African antelope of the genus Dick Dick Van Dyke.
And if you'd like to find out more about AquaNox 2 or the show, please visit our website.
TechTV.com/xplay.
See, we're not just a gaming show, we're also a nature show.
Thank you so much. We talk about animals like the dick dick, the sperm whale, and the bearded titmouse.
The jackalope?
Yeah.
Coming up, upscale country club fun with Tennis Masters and Lynx 2004.
X-Play is presented by the Element from Honda. Every piece has its purpose.
Every piece has its purpose. The Element from Honda.
Dear Bill, I'm traveling widely. I've been to the Caribbean. And would you believe it, I've been cliff diving in Mexico. Now I'm in Le Quebec. Bonjour, as they say. I'm something of a cheese connoisseur. I do enjoy a stinky cheese. A pungent, ghastly, stinky piece of cheese. Well, cheerio, the roaming gnome. Book with Travelocity. Don't forget your hat.
I'm Stanley Johnson. I've got a great family. I've got a 4-bedroom house in a great community. Like my car? It's new. I even belong to the local golf club. How do I do it? I'm in debt up to my eyeballs.
Need a smart way to consolidate your debt? At LendingTree.com, you can combine all your separate high-interest charges into one low monthly payment. Call 1-800-831-4971.
I can barely pay my finance charges.
Right now, you can take advantage of home equity rates as low as 3.75%, and your interest may be tax deductible.
Somebody help me.
Come to LendingTree.com, where banks compete and you choose the loan that's right for you. When banks compete, you win at LendingTree.com. Call 1-800-831-4971.
The stage is set. The players are ready. And weeknights at 11, the battle begins. Don't just watch X-Play and Unscrewed. Play along live with Tech TV's Hyperactive. To play, register at TechTV.com/hyperactive. Then watch X-Play and Unscrewed weeknights beginning at 11. Log on and play. Answer the questions, chat with other players, win cool prizes, and look for your name on the leaderboard live on TV. Tech TV Hyperactive, coming soon to Tech TV.
Raging off the coast of Florida, it's Tropical Storm Adam and Hurricane Morgan.
Ooh, that makes me sound like a boxer.
Yeah, but at least you're not tropical.
What does that mean?
Anyway, welcome back.
Welcome back to X-Play.
I consider myself an avid sportsman who lives a sporting life on the relative comfort and safety of the couch. You know why? Because balls can't hit me there.
They can't?
That's why we're pleased to bring all the armchair athletes a double dose of white-collar gameplay.
That is correct, sir. You don't even have to pay your country club dues because now you can play tennis and golf on the Xbox in your very own home. First up, a review of Tennis Masters Series 2003. This was an early form of tennis. Not too exciting, is it? Let's go in a little closer, past the wavy lines and ones and zeros, and look to the future. Into the evolution of tennis then, and the sport it is now. Looks much better, doesn't it? Now you can tell we're in the future because there's more than 2 shades of color, there's actual people playing, and they use the most played out video effect of them all. Bullet time. Yep, it's time to break out the rackets and jump for that volley shot in Tennis Masters Series 2003. Now I know what you're thinking. What's new in this version anyway? Plenty. As you can see, there's a variety of game modes to choose from. All right, you get to start your own season. Okay. And an exhibition match with an option to play singles and doubles. Nice. Now let's scroll down to see what else is. Well, I guess that's it. Okay, that was $30 well spent. Since the game modes are lacking, let's just jump into a match. There don't seem to be any women in this game. This is totally gender biased. Can't a woman be a tennis master too? I mean, look how tough she is. Okay, fine, I'll pick this guy. He sort of looks like a sunburned version of Adam. All right, on with the game. Tennis Masters is a simple title that does a faithful simulation of pro tennis, which means you'll be running back and forth a lot. Players can travel to international courts and participate in tournaments. Keeping everyone else's interest, though, requires captivating gameplay, and Tennis Masters is there with the return. From the fierce overhead smash to that baby soft drop shot, all feel accurate.
15-40.
During a doubles match, you'll need to develop some kind of strategy. Luckily, you can tell your buddy to switch to an offensive or defensive position. Or you can just let him do all the work. As for your opponent's intelligence, you can toggle it from amateur to master. If you pick master, though, you'll definitely face a tougher opponent.
30-15.
But if you win a set, the crowd will give you more oohs and ahs. The courts themselves are rich in detail. On a clay court, the ball leaves marks on the ground wherever it lands. It's a small, yet simple effect that garners a lot of praise. See what I mean? Those of you who crave more variety and want arcade-style action and a little less simulation might be shied away from this title. But we're pretty sure the tennis fanatics will be satisfied with this game. Tennis Masters Series 2003 gets a 3 out of 5. That's game, set, and match, Mr. Sunburned Sessler.
Game, set, and match.
Tennis Masters will have a lot of competition from Topspin later this year.
No, that's because you can populate Topspin with freakishly malformed players, and they're also the online capabilities.
Right, clay courts, ugly people playing tennis. God, it's a toss-up.
Yes, and now we go from hitting balls with rackets to hitting them with a club. That's called the frying pan to the fire. Here's Links 2004. Yes, the rumors are true. The Link series, Microsoft's premier golfing title to date, is set to be released on the Xbox. Okay, I know what you're asking yourself. Why in God's country would you want to play a simulated version of golf when you can just go outside and play the real thing? Because most of us suck at real golf. We did happen to get a demo version of the Lynx 2004, and to my surprise, it was very similar to real golf. Now, not the part where you sit around the country club bragging about your stock options. Explain to me again why you invested all of your money in Pets.com. I'm saying it's realistic and that you have to focus and concentrate, just like real golf, or you will suck just as bad as the real thing. I'm saying it's realistic and that, unlike a lot of the other golfing titles out there, we witness no fights, landmines and sand traps, explosions, and intra-hole courses. In fact, it's fairly ego-bruisingly realistic, featuring actual PGA players, realistically rendered courses, and game and shot mechanics that could make the average Tiger wannabe crawl home and hide in the deep rough. It's about focus here. Focus and some kind of consistency. The golf swing mechanics are similar to some of the less fanciful golf games out there, using a real-time swing scheme which utilizes the analog stick. It's only as twitchy and overreactive as you are, which in all likelihood will result in all kinds of inadvertent slices and hooks on your would-be record-shattering drives. The big deal, of course, is the online play. There's something compelling about playing this meticulous game of golf against actual live humans who, if we're really lucky, might badly choke on a crucial shot. Lynx 2004 for the Xbox is looking like one of the most promising golf titles on the horizon, but only for those who want the challenge of the real thing without goofy courses with mushrooms.
Nice shot!
Lynx 2004 swings onto the Xbox this fall, just before Halloween. Until we get it, there are many other ways to enjoy Lynx while we wait.
What's with the meat, dude?
Lynx. You know, sausage. Lynx. Lynx. It's a pun. Nom, nom, nom.
If anyone else was confused, the clip of on-course violence, that was from Outlaw Golf. You cannot play golf in black chaps at a real country club. Which is stupid because the game would be less boring that way.
It would be.
I know.
Yeah, but you know what? No one wants to see Arnold Palmer in a leather bikini.
Or would they?
Yeah.
No, mental picture, no, and I'm blind.
Up next, antique planes go boom in Secret Weapons Over Normandy.
Japanese carriers launches fighters.
Toyota Corolla made the top 10 coolest cars list. So what put it there?
Style. Yummy plush seats. It's reliable, it's easygoing.
Zippiness. The car known for dependability is now cool. With a starting price around $14,000, it's also very affordable.
I gotta have that car.
Yeah, baby. No wonder Corolla's America's best-selling compact car.
Plus, they're cool.
Test drive a new Corolla today.
To be honest, when AOL sent us the top speed technology, we were a little confused.
The guy said that this thing makes things go faster.
It says top speed on it.
Technology.
It must go on a bike somewhere. And then my father had an idea.
Hey, genius, it's from AOL. Why don't you just try it on a computer?
That's right. AOL 9.0 with top speed technology built right in is for surfing the internet faster. It's not for choppers. AOL 9.0 with top speed technology lets you supercharge your internet experience, so web pages load up to 5 times faster. Call today for our special limited time offer with no credit card required. Get AOL 9.0 with top speed technology free for 45 days. That's right, 45 days and nights surfing the web at top speed. Plus, all of AOL's other great features included with your 45-day free trial.
Paulie just needs to get to the getting.
Nice idea, Pop.
So get top speed technology for your computer. Call 1-800-245-6545 today.
I initially went to a university, a traditional four-year college, but that wasn't for me. I ended up just making hamburgers across the street from campus. After a few years of handing out ketchup for a living, I heard an ad for ITT Tech on the radio, so it was like 2 in the morning, and I said, well, maybe I should give them a call and see what I can do there, so I did. I graduated valedictorian at ITT Tech twice, once for my associates and then for my bachelor's. When I started going to school, one day my mother asked me, who are you and what have you done with my son? Today I maintain test equipment that's used for making military weapons for the government. I get a great sense of pride out of my job. I can't believe I got a chance like this.
We are educators helping people build a foundation for the rest of their lives. ITT Technical Institute, education for the future. To find out more, call 1-800-942-0077 or visit us on the web. Get an education that can help you reach your goals. ITT Tech has information on financial aid programs for those who qualify. Call 1-800-942-0077 today.
Please welcome 2 horsemen of the apocalypse, Adam Setzler and Morgan Webb.
The other 2 are getting food for us. Welcome back to the show.
We have a preview of a World War II flying game from LucasArts.
Yes, now it's called Secret Weapons Over Normandy, which to me sounds like, the Secret Weapons in Normandy just broke up.
How could you ever get over Normandy? It's so dreamy.
I can fly, I can fly, I can fly. LucasArts has been propelling people through space for a while now. For the most part, their tiny pilots have been the good and evil residents of the Star Wars universe. Now they're taking a crack at the big one, World War II. Games inspired by history are good for 2 reasons. A, they may act as the only history lesson that people will enjoy getting into. And B, they remind us that war is hell. A hell of a lot of fun, that is. Secret Weapons Over Normandy for the PS2 promises 30 levels of war-ravaged gaming from all corners of the Great Conflict. You'll be able to choose from an array of battle-accurate flying machines like the Messerschmitt, the B-17 bomber, and the P-30. You'll even get advice from some grizzled war-torn vet.
Jason, I know you haven't been a Wildcat for a while, but it's just like riding a bike. Just ride that bike down the enemy's throat and give them hell from us.
Appreciate it, pal. Meet me down in the Iwo Jima lounge later for some sea rations and a Mai Tai. Combat is fast and furious.
Japanese carriers launching fighters.
Faster than you can say my Wookiee's on fire, there'll be Zeke's drafting your airborne ass and filling your plane's bridges with sheets of 50 caliber hot death.
They got Goose! Tough break, kid. I'll visit your sweetheart stateside.
Each level is filled with objectives and targets to keep the game interesting. Escort the bombers and torpedo planes on their quest to blow up Japanese aircraft carriers. Dogfight the Zekes in the skies over Midway. Pick off the Zeros before they leave the deck of the flat tops. Hit on the Navy nurse at the Iwo Jima lounge.
Hi there.
The folks over at LucasArts have brought the fun back to flying. Flight controls are arcade style. Free, loose, and responsive.
Hi there.
Not the nurse, the plane! Secret Weapons Over Normandy is not a sim game. Well, it obviously simulates flying and dying, but you're not going to eat dirt at 300 miles an hour staring at your instrument panel, trying to figure out if you're upside down or not. For those of you who like to hop in a plane and just start blowing the hell out of crap, this game's going to make you happy. Stay tuned to X-Play for the full review.
Adam, can we stop the wind joke yet?
At ease. Remember, kids, loose lips sink ships. Goose, I thought you were dead. Let me hug you in a manly fashion. It's the only way to hug, really.
And we wonder why the interns keep quitting.
Well, you know, they come to X-Play with big dreams, but X-Play is where dreams come to die. You, intern, back in your cage now!
That's the sound booth.
Back in your cage! Now!
In a moment, the Budweiser Clydesdale falls on hard times in Syberia.
You're messing around with mechanics now, are you?
Roswell, New Mexico, 1947. UFO wreckage is discovered and seized by military personnel. It is speculated that the alien technology recovered has been applied to modern-day innovations. To this day, the government denies any existence of alien technology.
Financing available on Alienware Systems.
Hey guys, check this out. Look at these competitive numbers. Speed and reliability. That's what makes a winner.
You're right. You can't argue with great performance.
You guys talking about me? Not you, rookie. Hey, we're talking about Ditech.com.
Refinance your home and cash out equity with Ditech.com. The total lender closing cost is only $395.
I can hear you guys now. Lost a nut on the Ditech.
Log on or call 1-800-DITECH-1.
I've got to tell you, a few weeks ago, I saw the White's metal detector ad on TV. In no time at all, my local dealer had me out treasure hunting. I was finding the good stuff my first day. And the best part? You can see what's in the ground before you dig it up.
Your treasure hunting adventure can start right now. Call for your free catalog.
My wife said I needed a healthy hobby. She's proud of the weight I've lost and really proud of this.
Call now.
Tuesdays on Tech TV. At 8:30, hot products and cool gadgets. Check out Fresh Gear.
We got our hands on one, and we are giving you a sneak peek.
Then at 9, ordinary people with amazing ideas. Watch Invent This.
If people have to live in boxes, somebody should at least invent a better box.
And at 9:30, what happens when your body is pushed to the limits? Watch Body Hits. It all starts Tuesday night at 8:30, 7:30 Central on Tech TV. Want more? You got it at techtv.com. Amazing things, cool things, and some things you didn't expect. techtv.com. Get it? Got it. Bookmark it.
Once again, making mountains out of molehills, it's Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb.
Good mountains, too. Welcome back.
Now, we have an Xbox game based on a point-and-click interface.
Is it called Windows XP?
No, it's a cult hit on the PC that's been ported over to the Xbox. And it's one of those rare games that really makes you think about the larger issues of technology and time and the way things
I'm bored now,
progress.
sleeping.
Wake up! It's Syberia for the Xbox. You know you're not the most popular person in town when the only people in your funeral procession are a bunch of robots.
Careful what you say. Vorarlberg automatons are not robots.
Oh, sorry, automatons. In Syberia, you play Kate Walker, an American lawyer who is overseeing the buyout of an aging toy factory by a giant multinational conglomerate. Unfortunately, the proprietor of the estate, Anna Vorarlberg, has just died, hence the funeral, and her brother Hans, an idiot savant with a fetish for mammoths, is missing. It's up to you to find him. Riveting stuff, isn't it? Okay, that's not really fair. Though a pretty standard adventure game, Syberia is much more than the sum of its parts. The game was created by the famous and talented graphic artist Benoit Socal, and we know he's a talented artist because he speaks French. Listen. Ooh, French. Nothing says I'm a talented artist like the French language. Anyway, okay, the artwork for this game is nothing short of breathtaking. Though mostly static images with small bits of animation for things like water, the graphics really do manage to make you feel like you're exploring an actual place. The puzzles are in the basic adventure game style. Grab that object, turn that key, talk to the village idiot.
What are you doing in here?
Most of the puzzles are fairly easy to solve, and you'll really only get stuck if you're not patient enough to wade through the mounds of clues that can be found throughout the game. In porting the game over to the Xbox, the developers did away with the point-and-click mouse-style controls, and instead let you move Kate around with the analog stick. They also made finding the hot spots in each area much easier, as they'll highlight whenever you walk close to them. This makes playing Syberia a breeze. So we've got an average adventure game with a pretty dull story, a prissy lead character.
I really don't have the strength to take this suitcase any further.
Oh, just pick it up. And a cell phone that keeps ringing with calls from a jealous boyfriend.
You're messing around with mechanics now, are you?
So, why do we like this game so much? Well, Syberia really isn't Kate's search for Hans. It's about once great things that are cast away and deemed obsolete. As remarkable as they are, the modern world appears to have little use for these mechanical wonders. Syberia tackles issues almost never found in games, and it does so in a thoughtful and mature manner. Who'd have thunk that was possible? It doesn't succeed perfectly, but playing this game is a bittersweet and sometimes moving experience that we can't help but recommend. XPlay gives Syberia a 4 out of 5. That review was about as deep as XPlay gets, people.
And this is as deep as our viewer mail gets. All right, today's viewer mail. It is from Alex in Divine. I'm now thinking of the fine actor Divine,
right.
yes. Divine, Texas. I bought an older PC game called Sid Meier's Alpha Centauri, and I thought it was a great game. So I was wondering, what kind of rating did it get, or was it any good? By the way, your show was cool.
Well, Alex seems to have liked the game, so why does he need us to tell him if it was good or not?
I know. This is actually something you need to know. If you don't agree with what we tell you guys, that's okay. You know, you can actually be in disagreement unless it's a game like Aquaman.
Right, and then
I will pay for your therapy to get over that. Okay, but Alpha Centauri, turn-based game from Sid Meier, who else gave us Civilization.
Very complex.
Very complex, very deep, very rich if you have patience. I found it to be a little bit much. The actual book for it was like this thick.
It was a novel. It's a tome.
Yes, and that's just to understand how to play. Then you get to the playing part, and there's more big words that you have to get through. Though, if you like your turn-based strategy, that's a fine game. I do recommend it.
Alex liked it.
Alex liked it. He's from Divine, Texas.
Go for it. All right, don't forget to visit our website. It's techtv.com/xplay. You can write on message boards, and you can see lots of outtakes of Adam and I eating meat. Just him eating meat.
That's just me.
Good night.